Hey everyone, welcome back to the Leadfoot Garage. My name's Evan, and I'm bringing you a very special car review today. We are going to be looking at this gorgeous 1964 Chevrolet Suburban. Yes, this is what I had entered into the 4th of July parade earlier this year. It's now October. Still haven't taken the surfboards off yet, but you can see all the beautiful fall colors popping up. You know what? Nice backdrop to this thing today. So I want to do a quick walk around, tell you a little bit about this car, what all has been done to it, and this is another vehicle that has been in my life for most of my life. A long time, and now it's mine. I've inherited it since my dad passed, and I'm able to take my kids on rides with it just like he did with us when I was their age. So it's very special to me, and I just wanted to share it with you. So it's a 1964 C10 Chevrolet Suburban. It used to be a missionary vehicle. Then it went to a salvage yard where my dad purchased it. We sold our 1966 Impala SS with a big block to get this thing. So that was hard to see that thing go, but this thing is just absolutely killer. Dad spent a lot of time fixing it up, and it's been through a couple iterations of some wheels. When we first had it, it had the classic steel with the moon eye hubcaps. Then he went to a Camaro style rally wheel before settling on these 5-slot mags, which, whoa, to me, it just really sets the car off. He did upgrade to power disc brakes in the front, because this thing is a little heavy. So the disc brakes help with the stopping, so do the meaty tires. Lots of traction there. He went ahead and painted it two-tone, so we've got this delicious turquoise, and I really hope that this stupid little action camera can pick it up. So we got a turquoise with a white wrap all the way around the windows, and it does go across the back, and then the part between the taillights. I've seen a lot of people do the two-tone, but sometimes they don't do this white. You know, builder's choice, whatever, but to me, that really sets off the car. Just get giddy thinking about it. Got the custom trim for the chrome accents, and just killer with the surfboards on top. So we'll get a look at the front grille here. Nice Chevrolet logo. Don't know if this is exactly legal to have, you know, this kind of license plate versus the standard state issued one, but that's what we run. I've been out a few times, it's never been stopped, and I know that my mom was driving this for a while with my stepdad, and they never had any issues either. So let's go inside, and I'm not a fan of white, but my lord, really looks good with this car. White headliner, got some nice wood accents. There's some LED lights right up here that I haven't figured out how to turn on yet. But nonetheless, looks good. And these are front seats from a Lincoln, and my brother did the interior for my dad, and he basically copied the factory pattern. Now when we got this thing, the seats were red up here with a white strip right here, and then kind of a brownish gold pattern on the seats. So he was able to find some material that kind of mimicked that original pattern, but in green, and then did the white seats with the turquoise piping, and then this kind of turquoise insert right here, and it gives a factory look, but it's not factory, and I just think that's awesome. Got a really nice Grant wood steering wheel, Chevrolet logo. He did stick with the factory gauge, so there's nothing real fancy right there, just the factory stuff. He did put in an aftermarket tack, and then of course we've got our dials right here for water temperature, oil pressure, and volts. CD player to blast what else? The Beach Boys. That's right. Yeah, you can't listen to anything but the Beach Boys when driving this thing. It's, I think it's illegal. I'm not certain, but I think it's illegal. Got the white on the door there. So that's it for the interior. Out back, we've got a Dana 60 rear end, so nice and heavy duty with a posi. So burnouts, yeah, yep. So that will handle the big block power that it currently has. Now, he used to have a 454 in here, but he pulled it out because his brother, my uncle, gave him a set of 077 factory aluminum rectangle port heads. Now, of course, he passed before he got to put those on, but they're sitting in the shop, and so was the 454. So, yeah, my brother and I, we're gonna do some work and get that engine put back together and put in here. But for right now, it's running a 402, so we still got a big block. This is from a, I think it was a 71, well, it's not a Silverado, but it was a Longhorn edition truck. So that's like the factory C10, but it's got like a 6 or 8 extra inches in the bed. And they came out with a 402. So we still are running big block power. We've got a very nice factory Holley cast iron intake manifold. So that's kind of not the super high performance one, but the middle of the road. So we've got a good intake. We have a Demon 650 carburetor there. We are running headers with a true dual exhaust all the way out the back. And then we've got the MSD wires and rotor cap. So that means that I need to buy the box to finish out the MSD stuff. And then to help keep this thing cool, we've got a aluminum 3-core radiator and lots of chrome touch-up stuff. And my dad loved these Heartbeat of America Chevrolet with the little heart, and it's got the turquoise accent painted in there. So I think that looks really good. I haven't really gotten on this thing. When I drive it, I'm mostly just cruising, but I've never had a big block before. But you can tell that it's not the hottest motor in the world, but you can tell it's got some power. So this 402 is hooked up to a 700 R4 4-speed transmission, and out back we've got a set of 355 gears. Now those aren't the best for a stoplight drag race. My dad's funny. He built this 454 really good, and it was pretty hot, you know. And then he ended up with 355 gears. He was turning it into a cruiser, right? So we got the 4-speed and the 355s, and then this really hot 454. So it's kind of funny how Dad, his thought process was. But man, this thing just zips down the highway, runs so good. I'm really eager to get the 454 back in and see if I can hold on to the steering wheel while we play with that. So it'll be fun. But for right now, she's definitely a boulevard cruiser with enough power to get out of her own way. If I had to give this thing a name, I'd probably call it Robert Plant. And the main reason why I'd call it Robert Plant is for the song Whole Lotta Love from Led Zeppelin. And you need to Google what Whole Lotta Love was about. It was basically about Mr. Plant and what he has in his pants. So, with the 454 sitting in there, a whole lot of love. Alright, so, I am going to put you down here by the exhaust. We're going to fire it up, and I'll let you see what it sounds like. I'll let you hear what it sounds like, actually. All right. Sounds good. Nothing extreme, nothing real wild, but it does sound good. I believe when he built this 402, he did put a small cam in it, so it has maybe something a little bit more than what the factory 402 had. But yeah, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Classic cars, definitely way better than the new stuff that we've got today. So that is it for this review. Just wanted to take a moment and share this thing with you. We'll let you get one last look at all its glory. It really, really is a beautiful vehicle, and boy howdy, does it get the looks. Anytime I drive it, man, people are just rubbernecking and thumbs up and waving, and it's just so much fun to see those reactions from the people. Yeah, it's really fun. All right, so that is it for this episode. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail, for continuing to watch and support the Leadfoot Garage. Click that like button, share it with your friends. I look forward to getting out. I know this car show season's winding down, but I hope to make a couple more stops and get to see you guys, get to see your cars, and just talk about your cars and just chat up with everybody. So until next time, everybody, keep that foot on the floor.